Empties, the foil sachet edition, is where I show you the foil sachets that I emptied through the year. Why have I done this? Because, you know, foil sachets have a nasty habit of sort of adding up, piling up there and never get used. And I want you to get rid of them. And it is my wish not to acquire any more foil sachets in future. I'm going to, if a brand gives me foil sachets, I'm going to have to tell them as a gift with purchase at a counter or something, please don't give me a foil sachet. This, you know, with gifts with purchase, sometimes, you know, it's a hamper and you don't really know what's inside. So I know I will end up acquiring them against my wishes, even in future. But hopefully not as many as I've, you know, managed to add up, accrue over the years. Hopefully there'll be fewer in number in my stash. Well, I think foil sachets are a great way of trying out new things, but then they are A, mingy, B, the packaging is bad for the environment and awful. You get a lot of landfill and nothing else. And you can't really recycle these tiny little bits and pieces, yeah? So either the foil sachets need to be paper or they need to do something else, you know, recyclable tubes, mini tubes instead of foil sachets. And also, you know, you get more product, more quantity to try out that way with little tubes instead of foil sachets. So the last 3 times that I've ordered from Space NK, I have deliberately not added a sample to my cart because the samples are invariably foil sachets and I don't want more foil sachets in my life. That will be my policy going forward. But as I told you, sometimes you end up getting them without even knowing it because you're in a hamper or something and you don't really see what's inside. That's actually happened to me with Lancome. I got a hamper from Lancome. I didn't know what's inside because it's sealed. Yeah, they don't show you what's in there. Yeah, here's a gift for you. Oh, thank you. And you hear rattling, all big things. But then there are 3 or 4 foil sachets inside. Happens. Same thing happened with Joe Malone as well. So let's see what foil sachets I've used up over this year. The first product, Roke Accent Oil Cut Cleansing. This is an oil cleanser, people. Came in from Yes Time. Again, you know, I don't add sachets to my cart on YesStyle, but YesStyle sends them. How do you stop that from happening? You can't send an email request, but they're not going to read it. This was actually quite a decent oil cleanser, I might actually get the full size at some point in future because, you know, I thought it did a very good job removing makeup without making my skin sore. Another oil cleanser, Malin & Gott's Facial Cleansing Oil. This one I did not like. I felt greasy using it. So I won't be repurchasing that one. Right, now we move on to skincare. I've got 3 products. The first one, the Fresh Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. I've been very curious about this one for a while, the Kombucha Black Tea Treatment Essence. I felt very let down because it wasn't special at all. I feel that the SK2 Treatment Essence and the Nimbuzin toner are both far superior to this one. So is Kikumasamune Sake Moisture Lotion. A number of those far superior to this one. There was a lot of hype about this, but I feel this didn't deliver. I didn't see any difference. It was a bit of, you know, rather like water. We won't be repurchasing this. This one I actually got back in the day from Space NK when I bought the full size of this. It is a Murad Clarifying Oil-Free Water Gel, which I am a huge fan of. It is an oil-free moisturizer. And it is clarifying as in acne fighting. There are ingredients such as salicylic acid, witch hazel extract and so on that do fight acne in this product. I already have 2 full sizes of this. I won't be buying this immediately, but it is a decent product. But I need thicker moisturizer these days. This isn't enough for me. Maybe in summer, maybe once my skin returns to normal. Yeah. The next one also I have the full size of. Kudali Vino Perfect Dark Spot Correcting Moisturizer, Oil-Free Moisturizer, much thicker than the Murad. If you are somebody with peeling skin or flaky skin with a need of a more exclusive and thicker moisturizer, then Kudali is good. If you like really lightweight moisturizer, Murad is good. Right, let's do hair care next. This one is a sachet from L'Occitane, which they had inserted in a hamper in a pouch, and I didn't know what was inside the pouch. That's how I got this. This is the Intensive Repair Shampoo. Alright, I was too blown away by this. For starters, it contains sulfate, sodium lauryl sulfate it has. For another, yeah, well, I mean, once in a while as a clarifier is alright. I don't otherwise actively use it. Right now I use flaxseed gel all over my scalp and ends. and then, you know, I rinse it off, and that's my shampoo. So I won't be repurchasing this. Conditioner, Philip Kingsley Moisture Balancing Conditioner. I used 2 of them. Actually, I was quite surprised. I'm not unhappy with this. It's decent. It gives you lots of moisture and at the same time has slippage. You can use this as a conditioning cleanser or cleansing conditioner, whatever you want to call it. There was a generous 15 mils inside each sachet. This I can understand, you know, 15 mils inside each one. And according to the sachet, these are recyclable. So this sort of thing I'm not unhappy about. The fresh one, on the other hand, doesn't have a recyclable sign. The Malin & Goods doesn't have a recyclable sign. The Troy OK doesn't have a recyclable sign, you see. The Murad doesn't have a recyclable sign either. But the Jo Malones do have a recyclable sign. Let's move to Bath & Body. I've got 3 Jo Malone sachets. I love Jo Malone. I've got the Peony and Blush Suede Hand and Body Lotion. I've got the Peony and Blush Suede Body and Hand Wash. And I've got the English Pear and Freesia Body and Hand Lotion. The lotions were not enough for me. I feel you need something thicker for dry weather, but the hand wash was really nice. I already have a Jo Malone body butter, which I am, you know, sort of saving up for a real treat. But it was nice to try other fragrances. And Peony and Blush Suede I really love from Jo Malone. English Pear and Freesia, although that is possibly their most popular fragrance of all time, according to Jo Malone. I remember reading it somewhere. But I don't like it. I don't like English Pear and Freesia. Peony and Blush Suede I really like. So those are 11 foil sachets that I've deliberately and actively sought to empty in 2022. I will be doing this in 2023 as well, and try and empty foil sachets and tiny little samples that I have. I want to do one for perfume vials this year actively. And all these perfume vials just sort of add up, and I want to use them up actively and sort of free up space, as it were. So how do you deal with foil sachets? I mean, even if you don't actively seek them, what happens when you get them from somewhere or the other? How do you deal with them? Do you just let them fester? Or do you actively seek to use them out? Or do you save them for travel? Do tell me all of that in the comments below. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up. Please do the subscribe button. Please do ring the notifications bell, and I'll speak to you soon.